But I'm teaching now how God
relates to God.
God relates with gods about the destiny of the earth. So in case you are here, if you see yourself that you are not qualified to be a God in your father's house, there are some certain evil your prayer will never stop. Because prayer does not stop the decision of God. When God has already taken decision about the destiny of the earth, whether they pray or not, they can't alter it. Because it is spiritual that control the physical. And the gods that rules the firmament of the families are staying in the spiritual heavens of the family. That is why when we say the spiritual control the physical, it is not the spiritual of God. It is the spiritual of your family. So when we say the spiritual control the physical, don't think we are talking about the spiritual where God dwells. We are talking about the spirituality of the cloud of your birth. Are you hearing me? It is the spirituality of the cloud where you were born that will determine how far you will go. It might not be the will of God. God might plan something for you, but family gods can alter it, and you will manifest. The life we are manifesting, most of us, are the life of the gods of our father's heaven. This is not how God wants us to be. Everything the Lord created, He created them perfect and good. If you are not the spiritual force in the heaven of your father's house, somebody is. And if a wicked man is more spiritual in the cloud where you came from, while you were still joking, you're trying to be ordinary Christian, somebody is already understanding the place of power. Most of you are just trying to be ordinary Christian, convert and become son of God. Somebody already understand the place of power. It can only take power to rule. Somebody understand that power bring about rulership. So why children of God were still trying to convert to become child of God, another man is already seeking power to take over them. And once he sees the throne of power, he will become God over them. There are some evil men that are God over your life, because it is what they say that manifests. It's not what you pray. You can pray and they will say you will not have a child. God will answer you. Give that pregnancy 3 months. Miscarriage will happen. Then the Lord said to Moses, lift up your hand and hear this word.
How long will these people reject me?
He said, how long will these people reject me?
And how long will they not believe me?
How long will they not believe me?
With all the signs which I perform
With all the
among
signs
them.
which I have performed among them.
I will strike them with pestilence
He said, I will strike all these children of Israel with pestilence
and disinherit them.
and disinherit them.
And I will make you of a nation
I will make you of a great nation,
greater and mightier than
greater
they.
and mightier than them.
And Moses said to the Lord.
Look at it. Moses said to the Lord,
Then the Egyptians will hear.
damn it, God does not do anything on earth until He relates to men that are gods. Some of you in your family heavens, it is wicked people that are representing gods. Because you know why? Most of you here doesn't understand what it meant to raise altar and service that altar. If you are here, you have built altar for a spirit, and for the past 7 years you met that spirit, you are servicing that altar. Let me see your hand. Without making mistake one day, you can't be powerful.
And Moses said to the Lord.
And Moses said to the Lord,
then the Egyptians will hear it.
The Egyptian will hear it.
For by your minds.
For you see, God does not do anything until He consult gods.
Amos 3:7.
Amos 3:7. Go back here. Thank you. We'll come here. We'll come back to Numbers.
Surely the Lord God does nothing.
Surely the Lord God does nothing.
Unless He reveals His secret.
Unless He reveals the secret.
To His servants, the prophet.
To His servant, the prophet. Anytime God did not see a prophet in a family, anytime God did not see a prophet in a family to relate to about the issue of the family, He will go to the powers that represent the God of the family to relate to them. Do you know that God left important people? He went to priest of Pasha to give him the answer of Daniel. And God knows that priest of Pasha is a native daughter before he died. He was the one that made nobody in the Daniel family to rise. But when God answered the prayer of Daniel, he still went into family heaven to relate to somebody. He discovered that Prince of Persia is still representing the strongest spiritual deities that has already become a god. He dropped the answer, and the prince of Persia seized the answer until he came and started fighting. Why should God drop an answer with a spirit that he will fight?
Deuteronomy 10:17.
Deuteronomy
10:17.
Go there quickly.
For the Lord your God is God of
For
gods.
the Lord your God is a God
Of gods.
Can you look at that, please? For the Lord your God is the God of what?
Of gods.
Gods. Did you see it? That means your God that created you is the God of gods. He relates to gods, and gods relate to men. When you pray to God, He will bring you to gods. He said, and the Lord of the Lord, the great God, the mighty one, who show no partiality, takes no bribe.
Yes,
somebody say, God is wicked. Why must God carry my answer to my wicked auntie that is against me? God does not take partial. Your wicked auntie that is a witches and wizard is the spiritual force in your father's house. Most of you, all you care is about your conversion. You don't care about spirituality and altars. Somebody say, doesn't mean if you are born again, all things. My sister, all things are passing away. Now you see they meet 3 days midnight prayer. You are a child of God, not to dispute that fact, but you are not in charge of the family heavens.